AC Milan has won the league titles 19 times and are the second most successful club in Italy. But in the last 2 decades, they have managed to do it only thrice, dominated by the top club Juventus, but last season it was Napoli. Despite having players like Rafael Leao, Theo Hernandez and Mike Maignan, they are still not the favorite to win the Serie A this season. So that's why today I will be taking over AC Milan and try to win as much trophy as I can. So this is the team that we have to work with. After assessing for some time, this is our top 11. Looking at the attack, I am quite impressed as we have Rafael Leao, who is valued around 130 million, who will be joined by Oliver Giroud and Chukwueze, and they will be supported by Pulisic and Jovic, who used to play for Real Madrid. But looking at the midfield, sadly I can only trust one player out of 3, and that is Ismail Benacer. Well, I mean Loftus-Cheek is also decent, but what about this guy? I can hardly think that he can help us competing in the league, and with him we can forget about the Champions League for now. For his replacement, I have a player in mind. It is Brahim Diaz from Real Madrid. But the problem is I really don't know how much money it will require to sign him. As with a club like AC Milan, the expectations are quite high, but the budget is not, as we only have 85 million to spend in this season. And here we go, we have signed Brahim Diaz from Real Madrid for a fee of 34 million. With Diaz finally here, the next thing I'm thinking about is having a new centre back for the team, as Simon is already 34 and his performance might decrease soon. Well, he can play in a supportive role, but for the first team we need to sign a new centre back, and I think Schlotterbeck is going to be a great installment for the team. But sadly we cannot afford the release clause and they don't want to sell him. But another defender caught my eye. It is Boatman from Newcastle United, but still in order to sign him we need to splash nearly 70 million. Well, to make some cash we have managed to sell Malik to Tottenham Hotspur for a fee of 30 million, and with strong negotiation we have managed to strike the deal with Newcastle United for a fee of 63 million. Well, with all of these things done, we are literally broke, and I don't really know what is happening here. We don't even have the money to send our scouts. Thankfully we managed to sell Noah Okafor to Frankfurt for a fee of 33 million, and we are back with some cash in our bag. Well, to create our own youth academy and to fulfill the youth development task, I have set up a scouting network across Italy, Argentina and Brazil. With Boatman finally here at AC Milan, he will be joined by Fakayo Tomori, Hernandez and Calabria. And our goalkeeper is going to be Mike Maignan, one of the best keeper in the league. With all of these things done, I am quite excited to see how this team performs in season 1. So we are in the January transfer window and Pulisic had decided to return to Dortmund for a 2-year loan deal, and we have to play the rest of the season without him, as we have already signed 2 players this season. The situation got even worse as Maignan has torn his quadruple muscle and is not available for 3 months. We only have one keeper left, that is Mirante, and definitely we are not going to survive anything with this guy. So we have to recall David Vasquez from Sheffield. Well, Marco was a far better option, but he got loaned out to Wolves for like 1 or maybe 2 days ago. So we have successfully recalled Vasquez, and definitely he will not be able to fill Mike's shoes, but at least he is better than Mirante. So after playing 38 games in the league, finally we have managed to win the league in the first season itself with the margin of 9 points with the runner-up Roma FC. On the other hand, Juventus has been dropped to the Europa League and the margin between them and the Champions League spot is only 4 points. Teams like Verona, Genoa and Frosinone are going to get relegated this season. Well, not everything is good. In the Coppa Italia round of 16, we got knocked out by Lecce 1-0. In the Champions League, we were in the group of death and got knocked out in the Europa League, and later knocked out by Roma FC in the Europa League round of 16. Well, I know Champions League is not easy, but in the Europa League we should be doing a lot better. Our top scorer for this season is Rafael Leao. He has managed to score 20 goals and provide 7 assists in 45 games. If we talk about Oliver Giroud, being 37 years of age, his overall has decreased up to 79. Still, he is the second top scorer for our team. He has managed to score 16 goals while providing 5 assists in 25 games. Our top assister for this season is former Real Madrid man Luka Jovic. He has managed to assist 10 times while scoring 14 goals in 32 games. And if we talk about Samuel Chukwueze, he has managed to score 13 goals while providing 7 assists in 36 games. Our new signing Brahim Diaz has managed to score 14 goals, provide 7 assists in 32 games. So the first season ends with a league trophy in hand, and I really want to know what is going to happen in second season. But before going forward, 98% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. So if you're enjoying the video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. So season 2 is here and a lot of players has returned from their loan spell. And the first first player I noticed is Charles D. Ketelaere, who is going to play a big role in this season as he is 79 overall by just 23 years of age. His pace is 77, dribbling is 80 and shooting is 76, and he comes up with two strong play styles. The reason I am saying that he is going to play a big role is Oliver Giroud has submitted a transfer request, while the other player is Skillzz who is going to provide a supportive role to Rafael Leao and Chukwueze. While this year I have dropped Kajere to the reserves, his overall has started to decrease due to his age, and definitely Kalulu is quite better than him. Well, Divock Origi has also returned from his loan spell, but I think this season I will try to sell him out because we already have two strikers if Giroud leaves, that is Jovic and De Ketelaere. Well, if we talk about the major upgrades after the first season, the first one is Rafael Leao, who has increased up to 89, and the second one is Theo Hernandez. Look at the pace, he's got 95 pace right now, his overall has increased up to 87. Well, being a centre back, Tamori got a pace of 87, his overall has increased up to 86, and our new signing Brahim Diaz has increased up to 82 from 80, and last not the least, Benacer has increased up to 86. And in this season, to get the best out of the team, I have changed the formation to 4-3-3 attack, and I think with this Brahim Diaz is going to be in his natural position while De Ketelaere is going to be the first team striker. But first we have to convert him into a striker, and it will take 16 weeks to get this development done. Well, now talking about the position that we have to strengthen this year, I really want to go for a right back position. Well, I have to say Calabria has done a decent job in the first season, but in order to match the pace of the rest of the team, we have to sign a world class right back, and for that we have signed Nahuel Molina from Atletico de Madrid for a fee of 58 million. So Molina finally here at Milan. The first thing we need to do is to convert him into a right back, and it will take 22 weeks for this development to be completed. Well, at last Oliver Giroud had decided to leave the club and join Monza for a fee of 13 million. Well, Pobega will also be on his way to join Real Betis for a fee of 16 million. Well, Loftus-Cheek has decided to return to his former club Chelsea for a fee of 23 million. That means we have to step inside the market once again to find his replacement. For his replacement, I have decided to sign the Brazilian João Linton from Real Sociedad for a fee of 50 million. So with his installment, our two signing for this season has been completed, and I think this team is ready to compete in season 2. While Krunic will also be on his way to join our local rival Fiorentina for a fee of 17 million. After the installment of João Linton, he was not quite happy. With his absence, Adli will get the chance to be in the first team. While on the other hand, Kajere will also be on his way to Arsenal for a 1-year loan deal. So after playing 38 games in the league, we have finished second in the table, losing it to Juventus by just 3 points. While this year Monza and Lazio are going to play the Europa League, while teams like Cremonese, Empoli and Pisa are going to get relegated this season. Talking about the Coppa Italia quarter-finals, we have managed to defeat Atalanta 4-1. In the semi-finals, we managed to defeat Napoli 6-3 on aggregate. In the finals of the Coppa Italia, we are going to face Juventus, and this could be the chance to win our first Coppa Italia with AC Milan. But this is not going to be easy as they are unbeaten in the last 5 games. By looking at their squad, they have signed De Paul, Melon and Upamecano. We also have to face the most dangerous duo in the Serie A, Moise Kean and Dusan Vlahovic. Adding to our problems, our first team player Botman has been ruled out due to an injury. So in his absence, Kalulu will get the chance to play in the finals, and in this game I have to rotate the complete squad due to fitness issue. Rabiot passes the ball, Keane let it roll, finds Vlahovic, our defense is nowhere to be seen, and he scores the first goal to make it 1-0. And I have to say Fiorenzi should have been marking him as he was all alone in our box. Let's see what we can do with this corner. Brahim Diaz kicks the ball, finds Kalulu, but Chesney once again saves it, and referee calls for halftime instead of a corner for us. In the halftime, I have decided to bring on Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao on his first attack of the game, he is through, shoots again, it was saved by Chesney. Later, Keane finds Vlahovic who made it 2-0, and we have just got 30 minutes to turn this game around. Charles got the chance to score the goal, but Chesney again made a save, and I really don't know what it will take to beat him. And in the end, we have lost the Coppa Italia to Juventus. And to be honest, coming this far, losing in the finals is quite painful. Well, not everything was bad in this season. We have managed to win the Super Cup by defeating Atlanta 2-0. Talking about the Champions League group stage, again we have been dropped to the Europa League, and I can't believe SC Braga has has topped the group as they were unbeaten throughout these 6 games. But instead, here we are in the Europa League round of 16 where we face Arsenal and defeated them 4-1 on aggregate. In the quarterfinals, we defeated Lille 4-3 on aggregate, while in the semi-finals, we have managed to defeat Rangers 2-0 on aggregate. In the finals of the Europa League, we are going to face Aston Villa, who are going to use 4-4-2 formation, and we need to look out for Douglas Luiz and Pau Torres as they are the players to watch. Plus, they have also managed to sign Diogo Jota from Liverpool, and I have got a feeling that he is going to be a trouble for us. Well, against them, I am going to use this team again because Lulu will be starting in the absence of Boatman. They are passing the ball so fast, it is not looking good for us, but Mike made a fine save to deny them. We are on the counter attack. Brahim Diaz finds Rafael Leao, who is through one-on-one against Martinez, but what on earth was that? And I cannot believe that he didn't score from there. Charles with a nice touch shoots, but again Martinez saves it. Chukwueze wide in the open, no one near him. Finds Charles, who flicks the ball to make it 1-0. Rafael Leao is through against Pau Torres, but this time he made sure to score and made it 2-0 in the finals. At the 47th minute, Alex Moreno made a rash tackle on Chukwueze and he got booked for that. But they got the chance to bring on Diogo Jota onto the pitch. With the installment of Diogo Jota, they are playing like a complete different team. Later, they decided to bring on Diaby as well. We are on the counter attack once again. Rafael Leao with the ball finds Chukwueze. Pau Torres doing his best to stop him, but in the end, he scores a goal to make it 3-0. And we just have to defend this lead for 25 minutes. We are on the counter attack yet once again. Chukwueze is through. It is 2 against 1. Find Brahim Diaz, who made it 4-0 in the final, and surely we have done it. But at the 90th minute, Aston Villa destroys our clean sheet and it is Diogo Jota with the header. Well, Mike got a touch on the ball, so it could have been saved by him. With the full-time whistle blown, here it is, club's first Europa League trophy and European Cup after 2007. Our top scorer for this season is Luka Jovic. He has managed to score 24 goals while providing 4 assists in just 31 games. While on the other hand, Rafael Leao is also the joint top scorer. He has managed to score 24 times and provide 12 assists in 52 games. Well, our top assister for this season is Brahim Diaz. He has managed to provide 16 assists and score 21 goals in 53 games. Well, what a season for Samuel Chukwueze. He has managed to provide 15 assists, one less than Brahim Diaz, and score 16 goals in 50 games. Well, Tejani Rajinder, being a centre mid, has managed to score 11 goals while providing 12 assists in 49 games. In these 2 seasons, our top scorer for the club is Rafael Leao, as he has managed to score 44 goals in these 2 seasons. But he has to watch out for Luka Jovic, who has scored 38 goals in these 2 seasons. And behind him, it is Brahim Diaz with 35 goals. But he's not that far behind in the assist chart in the 2 seasons, as he is the top assister for the club in these 2 seasons, has managed to assist 23 times. And behind him, it is Chukwueze with 22. And at the 3rd place, we have Rafael Leao with 19. So in the end of the season 2, we have managed to win the Super Cup and the one and only Europa League. But we have yet to win the Champions League with AC Milan, and we have to dethrone Juventus once again in Serie A. So season 3 is here and this is the team that we have to work with. But guys, we have a problem. Boatman is still out injured, and I've got the information from the medical staff that it will take 4 months for him to get fit and back in the team once again. So for his replacement, we have to find and sign a new centre back for the team. We have signed Virgil van Dijk from Liverpool for a fee of 65 million. But hey guys, I think I have made a mistake. Instead of just 66 million, I have also sold Boatman to Liverpool, and I don't know, the club can sack me for this. So with this horrendous header, we have to move forward as Van Dijk is in the AC Milan jersey. Well, in this season, I'm going to play Luka Jovic as a first team striker because I think he has done enough in the first 2 seasons to prove himself. Plus, we also have 3 90 or 90 plus players in our team. The first one is Mike Magnan, who is 90 right now. The same goes for our club captain Theo Hernandez, and at last Rafael Leao, who is 91, our most decorated player. While our CDM Banneker is also 89, on the verge of being 90, while Brahim Diaz is 85 right now. And I don't really think that we need to sign any more players, and let's see how this team performs in season 3. So we are in the January transfer window and Christian Pulisic has returned come from a loan spell, but we have received an offer from Real Madrid for him. So we have to accept this offer. Although I don't think selling him will put us under any problem. And here you go, we have sold him to Real Madrid for a fee of 39 million. And by looking at the team, I don't think we need to sign a new player for his replacement. We are in the month of February and we have a problem. Charles Catelier has suffered a collateral ligament injury and is ruled out for the rest of the season. So in his absence, Luka Jovic and Divock Origi need to step up for the team. So after playing 38 games in the league, we have managed to win the Serie A once again with a comfortable margin of 15 points with the runner-up Napoli. While teams like Lazio and Inter Milan have been dropped to the Europa League and Atlanta is going to play the Conference League. Well, it's quite shocking that Fiorentina has managed to secure the Champions League spot, wherever teams like Venezia, Udinese and Parma will be relegated this season. If we talk about the UEFA Super Cup, Barcelona clinched the title by defeating us 2-1. In the EA Sports Super Cup semi-finals, we have managed to defeat Inter Milan 1-0. And in the finals, we faced Juventus and defeated them 2-1. And this is trophy number 5. In the Coppa Italia quarter-finals, we have managed to defeat Jose Mourinho Roma FC 2-1. And in the semi-finals, we faced Empoli and defeated them 6-3 on aggregate. And in the final, we faced Napoli and this is trophy number 6. We have managed to defeat them 2-0. While talking about the Champions League group stage, for the first time we are through to the round of 16 as we have managed to top the group while Atletico de Madrid have been dropped to the Europa League. In the round of 16, we faced FC Porto and defeated them 5-3 on aggregate. In the quarterfinals, we faced Pep Guardiola Manchester City and again we have defeated them 5-3 on aggregate. While in the semi-finals, we faced Sevilla FC and managed to defeat them 4-0 comfortably and are through to our first Champions League finals, which will be played against Juventus. By looking at their team, they have signed Kolo Muani and Sarr, but I think they have sold Moise Kean. And one more, they have also signed Goretzka, but a good news that he will not be available due to suspension. And this will be the team that I am going to use when Necker will be on the bench due to fitness issues and Molina and Charles de Catelier will not be available due to injuries. In their absence, Luka Jovic and Calabria will get the chance to play in the Champions League final, while Divock Origi will be on the substitute bench. With the start of the game, Juventus were looking quite comfortable with the ball. It's like they already know that they can win this game with ease. Later, Pau Torres made a tackle on Luka Jovic and so do other players as well. Well, he got booked for that, but I don't know, Allegri is quite happy with it. Diaz with the kick, but Szczesny somehow saves it, and if we see the VAR, he nearly spilled it. Rafael Leao from outside of the box, but somehow Szczesny saves it. Samuel Chukwueze with the inside cut has the space to shoot, goes for it and beats Szczesny from outside of the box. And what a goal from the Nigerian in the Champions League final to open the scoreline for us. Joelinton with the ball tried to score from halfway through, but it was missing from the target. Brahim Diaz finds Luka Jovic, takes a look, strikes and it went in. The speed of the ball was so fast that it even fooled the camera. Chiesa with the ball finds Kolo Muani, who scores the goal to make it 2-1. And now we only have 5 minutes plus extra time to defend this 1-goal lead. With the full time whistle blown, we have done it. We have defeated Juventus in the Champions League final 2-1. And now it is time to lift the Champions League trophy for the first time after 2007. Our top scorer for this season is Rafael Leao. He has managed to score 33 goals while providing 13 assists in 53 games. He has also managed to win this year Player of the Season as he has scored 24 goals and provided 7 assists in the league. While Charles de Catelier being injured for like more than 4 months, still he has managed to score 19 goals while providing 2 assists in just 27 games. While Luka Jovic was not up to the mark, he has managed to score 11 goals while providing just 2 assists in 30 games. While what a season for Samuel Chukwueze, the man who scored the opening goal in the Champions League final. He has managed to score 17 goals while providing 12 assists in 49 games. While this season, Divock Origi finally got the chance to play in the AC Milan jersey. He has managed to play 21 games, out of which he has scored 2 goals and provided 1 assist. Our top assister for this season is again Brahim Diaz. He has managed to provide 14 assists while scoring 9 goals in 52 games. While being a midfielder, Jesse Reynders has managed to score 12 goals while providing 3 assists in 47 games. While our club captain Theo Hernandez, being a left back, has managed to score 12 goals while providing 6 assists in 57 games. And Mike Magnan, what can I say, being a goalkeeper, has managed to assist 6 times and maintain maintaining 17 clean sheets in 54 games. With all these 3 seasons completed, now it is time to provide the chart for the top goal scorer in these 3 seasons and the assisters as well. Well, talking about the top scorer, it is Rafael Leao. He has managed to score 77 goals in these 3 seasons. Well, on the second spot, we have Luka Jovic, who has scored 49 goals, but I have to say he has done so in half the game played by Rafael Leao. Well, on the third position, we have Samuel Chukwueze, who has managed to score 46 goals. And now, talking about the assist chart, on the first place, we have Brahim Diaz, as he has managed to provide 37 assists throughout these campaigns. And on the second place, we have Rafael Leao, who has managed to provide 32 assists. And on third, we have Samuel Chukwueze, who has managed to provide 24 assists. So with the season end, we have managed to win the treble with AC Milan, as we have managed to win the Serie A, Champions League and the Coppa Italia. So with the successful season with AC Milan, after winning the player of the season, Rafael Leao has managed to win the Ballon d'Or as well by defeating the likes of Erling Haaland and Samuel Chukwueze. After managing AC Milan for the past 3 years, for the first time we have managed to win the Manager of the Year after leading AC Milan to great success, especially after winning the Serie A, Champions League, Coppa Italia in the single season itself. So that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. I will see you soon in the next video. Until then, you can watch the videos that are showing on your screen.